Jai Shri Mataji, everyone. Good evening, all of you. Thanks for joining this tonight's session. So today we are working on improving our witness state with the blessing of the Shri Mataji. Okay, so let's everyone take both the hands close to your heart and we'll watch Shri Mataji's Bindi. We'll try to observe Shri Mataji's picture in our brain, in our heart, and we pray to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, today all your children from UK, Ireland, we gather here to meditate on your lotus feet. Shri Mataji, please give us the permission to meditate together and bless us with your divine vibrations and the power to improve our witness state so we all can become your pure divine instrument. Jai Shri Mataji. So everyone, let's bow down to Shri Mataji and take yourself in a bandhan. By looking Shri Mataji's picture, we'll slowly close our eyes. Let's keep attention on the Sahasrara and both the palm. And here we'll take the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Mahasaraswati Mahankali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo कल की साक्षात श्री आदिशक्ति माता जी, श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। ॐ त्वमेव साक्षात् श्री कल की साक्षात् श्री सहस्रार स्वामिनी मोक्षप्रदायिनी माता जी, श्री निर्मला देव्यै नमो नमः। Let's take Sri Ganesha mantra once. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Now keep attention on the Sahasrara and we'll do the balancing. So let's take the right hand on the Mother Earth, attention on the left channel, on the Ida Nadi. Just observe all the chakras of the left hand, fingertips, the left channel, and here we'll say Mother. Verily you are Shri Mahakali, Shri Bhairavnath. In your blessings, our left Ida Nadi for the whole collective get cleansed. Mantra Shri Mahakali Sakshat, Shri Bhairavnath Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakali Sakshat Shri Bhairavnath Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Observe the changes on your left hand. Now slowly take the right hand on the lap, the left hand towards ether. Attention on the right hand and the Pingala Nadi. Here let's say Mother. Verily you are Shri Mahasaraswati, Shri Hanumana. Mother, in your blessing, the collective Pingalanadi get cleansed. Here let's take the mantra. Shri Mahasaraswati Sakshat, Shri Hanumana Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahasaraswati Sakshat Shri Hanuman Sakshat Shri Adishakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devyai Namo Namaha. Let's take both the hand on Mother Earth, attention on the Muladhara chakra. Let's observe the four petals of the Muladhara. And here onwards we are going to witness the chakras with our attention and just observe and take a mental note. So let's put attention on the Muladhara chakra, the first petal of the Muladhara chakra, pointing downwards, connecting the axis of the Mother Earth. Let's move our attention to the second petal, which is pointing to the left. Observe the changes of the vibrations on both the hand. Let's move attention to the third petal, pointing to the right. And now to the fourth petal, pointing upwards along the Sushumna Nadi. let's move our attention to the sacrum bone on the Muladhara. Try to observe the movement of the Kundalini in our Muladhara. Now slowly take your both the hands on the lap. Keep attention on the Muladhara. Let's feel the connection between our Kundalini and Adi Kundalini. Now let's slowly move attention on the lever on the right side of the lower abdomen, the right Swadhisthana chakra. So you can take the left hand and put it on your right Swadhisthana. Complete attention inside the lever. And we just humbly pray to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, please come in my liver. Let me feel your lotus feet in my liver. Shri Mataji, you be the controller of this attention, this chitta. Let this attention guided by your divine instruction. Let all unnecessary thoughts, unnecessary heat gets removed from the liver. Mother, let me feel you completely inside in my liver. Complete attention on our liver, in our attention. Slowly take your left hand on the lap and the right hand on your heart, on the left heart. Let's take your complete attention inside our heart. And here we humbly pray to Shri Mataji. Shri Mataji, please come in my heart. Let me feel your lotus feet in my heart. Let me clean my heart so that you can reside. Mother, please settle in my heart. Mother, let me feel the love for your lotus feet in my heart. Let this heart guided by your divine blessings. Mother, you are Saksha Shri Shiva, you are Saksha Shri Parvati, Shri Adi Shakti. Please reside in my heart in the form of Shri Shiva and Shri Parvati. Here let's sing the Shamayachana through Shri Shiva. Karcharan kritam va kayajam karmajam va Shravananayanajam va manasam va paratam Vihitam vihitam va sarvameta samasva Jai Jai Karunape Shri Mahadeva Shambho Jai Jai Karunape Shri Mahadeva Shambho Jai Jai Karunape Shri Mahadeva Shambho. Slowly take your right hand across the forehead. Attention on the Agya Chakra. Let's slightly bend down our head towards our mother lotus feet. And here let's humbly pray, Shri Mataji, please come in my brain. Mother, let this brain guided by your divine blessings. Mother, you be the controller of this brain. Please control all my thoughts, all my conditioning, all my ego, superego. Mother, please take the control of my brain. Let's feel the Shimataji's lotus feet inside our brain. Now we'll slowly move to the Sahasrara. So let's take your right hand and place it on the fontanel bone where the Brahmarandra is. Observe the point where your palm is touching to your fontanel bone. Observe the changes. Shimataji, please come in my Sahasrara. Mother, let me feel your lotus feet in my Sahasrara. Let me wash your feet in my Sahasrara. And now slowly raise your right hand 2 inches above the Sahasrara. Ardha Bindu. Observe the vibrations on the Ardha Bindu. Now raise the hand to 4 inches above. The Bindu Chakra, witness the Bindu Chakra. From Bindu Chakra, witness all the chakras from Muladhara till Sahasrara. Raise the hand to 6 inches above on the Valai. With the Vishuddhi finger of your right hand, the index finger, pointing towards head, just rotate. And feel the vibrations from Brahmarandra to Bindu Chakra to Valai. Keep the attention where your index finger is and take both the hands on a lap. going to watch Shri Mataji's talk from our Sahasrara. There are 4 talks in this video. Let's talk about how to reach the witness state. So just observe the Amritvani of Shri Mataji.
Today we are going to have Sri Krishna Puja. It is a very important thing about the power of Sri Krishna that gives you a witness state. This is very important also because in these days of Kali Yuga and complete confusion of value system, all kinds of turmoil makes a very complex conditions to exist. The state of witnessing is only possible through meditation. You reach the state of thoughtless awareness. It's combined together. Now, the witness state is such a state where you just do not react. If you react, then the problem starts. It's a very simple thing to understand that we react through our ego or through our conditioning. Otherwise, there is no way to react. But witness state is not a mental state. It is a state of a spiritual ascent where you become a witness. Best way to practice witness state is not to criticize anyone. Not to criticize. I've seen people who are all the time criticizing others. They cannot criticize themselves, so they start criticizing others. So much so that they don't even see what's wrong with them. They don't even say what wrong they have done to others, because they think they have a right to criticize others, and they enjoy this criticism very well. Actually, there's nothing to be criticized. You just watch and see for yourself. That's all is your right. You have no right to criticize anyone or anything. But some people think if you do not criticize, then it will go on like this and it will never stop. It's not that. Once you watch the thing yourself, only just watch, your attention itself is enlightened now. With that enlightened attention, you can just watch and stop the nonsense that is there. But we are always conscious that we are something great and we have to do this and we have to do that. Under these circumstances, what happens is that you become another problem. Because what can you do? You can't do anything. But what you can do is to watch. By watching and by just seeing things as they are, you really develop a very different state of being. Firstly, all such people who are just witness, what happens to them is very interesting. That their memory loss is much less. Because whatever they see becomes like a picture to them. Like we can say, they can tell you even the color, the folding, everything. Whatever they see is so much in their mind like a photo, and they can tell you exactly what they have seen. And your memory is not lost. While if you react onto everything, your memory becomes horrible. And people are so much habituated with reacting. It can be very, very dangerous, because once you start losing your witness state, you can fall into negative collectivity. And thus, this negative collectivity acts in such a bad manner that all the conflicts of the world, all the problems of the world perhaps are related with this. So as Sahaja-yogis, what should we do? We should not react. We should not react. If you see something wrong, all right, you meditate on that. You meditate. If you find anything wrong happening, all right, meditate on that. If somebody is unkind to you, at that moment do not react. Afterwards, when that person is quietened, you tell him or tell her. So, this power of witnessing, you all should develop. Try to develop it. That when you are reacting, stop reaction. Stop reaction about everything. You will be amazed. You will find yourself a very, very powerful person, in the sense you will have no ambitions, you will have no desires, you will have no special fondness or anything. But just you are witnessing the drama. It's very interesting to witness also, because then you understand the humor behind everything. And when in the collective all of you have that witness state, you can do wonders without doing anything, without saying anything, without acting. Only your presence itself can work it out. I don't say that it will have effect on everyone, no, can't say. But most of the people, any person who is in that state, he is the one who brings peace, he brings joy. Sri Krishna has said, you have to be aware of yourself. First to get self-realization, and then to be aware of your position. Then you will be surprised how you develop proper attention and proper understanding. Absolutely, it's an easy thing to do as soon as you find that you have achieved that witness state. So please try to make yourself a witness. When you see something, go into thoughtless awareness. That is your food. Like these mountains, how they are steadily watching everything and emitting joy and beauty. In the same way, we have to become a witness. We need not talk too much, we need not keep quiet, but in the center we should witness the whole thing as Leela. I wish you all very great luck for your witness state. In the witness state, we do not anyway express ourselves in a funny manner, but just in looking at ourselves. Because only we have created all the problems. It is we only, detaching ourselves from ourselves, can see these problems and can solve them. By God's grace, as I know you all are going to grow very much, and this state is to be achieved. In every state, whether it is a blessing, whether it is a progress, or whether it is just turmoil, you have to be seaworthy. Any ship which is a seaworthy is the one which can face all kinds of beautiful voyages or even turmoils and even the tempest. So what happens that when you are putting your attention so much to outside all the time, then you must first of all also divert your attention. All these things happen when your attention is diverted from criticizing, from reacting. Just you watch, become the witness, try to witness it. It's not so very yet practiced. So far I've seen that whenever even we get our achieve our realization, we don't realize that we have to witness everything. When you start witnessing through your spirit, then you don't see the bad points of another, but you see the good points. You just pick up the person with very good points. See, so once you see that, the witness state enlarges and you start enjoying another person. You start enjoying everything that is there. Even a small blade of grass you can enjoy if you have that capacity. So you must practice as to find out what stops your thoughts, what makes you the witness. Once you develop this habit, you will station yourself nicely in the thoughtless awareness. Then you start watching how Sahaja Yoga has helped, how it has been blissful, what you have achieved through Sahaja Yoga. You will be amazed if you just start watching it everywhere. You'll be amazed how this Parama Chaitanya acts. Depends on how your Kundalini has risen. If she has risen in a perfect manner, then I've seen people at the first shot, they just become completely self-realized. Of course, there are very few, but they have been. While I see most of you have little problems, and for most of you it is the problem of the Agya Chakra. How do we get the Agya Chakra working so much is this, that we think as a reaction to anything outside. We react to everything. So humility is one of the criteria of a Sahaja Yoga. A person who doesn't have humility cannot be called Sahaja Yogi. I've seen even Sahaja Yogis get very angry. Sometimes start shouting and getting angry and misbehaving. That's the sign that he is not yet a Sahaja Yogi. He has to still match. So, this humility of a person will give you more stationary, I would say, more permanent state by which you will not react. You will not react. You look at anything, you react. But then you don't react, you just watch. And that is how the new state or witness state comes into. When you become the witness, you are just watching. Just watching. not reacting, not thinking about it, but you are in the present. And in the present, you just watch and really enjoy it. The enjoyment of all the creation is not within your mind when you are thinking. And when you are not thinking, the whole enjoyment of the beauty of all this creation reflects in you and gives you tremendous joy and peace. So one has to learn that we should not react. The today's problem is all human beings are very good at reacting. Reaction is the basic principle of today's life. See any newspaper, you see any book, you meet anyone, what I find that they are experts on reacting. They react. And by reaction, what happens? They never achieve any essence of the thing. Essence is only through witness state that you can achieve. First and foremost is your sahasrara. Only your sahasrara can reflect the light of the divine. So your sahasrara is extremely important. You must meditate to enrich your sahasrara, to cure it, to make it completely nourished by the Kundalini. We are the ones who are going to support, look after the Satyava. And that's why the sahasrara opening is very, very important. It's very important. And those who want to grow should meditate every day, whatever time you may come home, maybe in the morning, maybe in the evening, any time. But you will know that you are meditating when you can get into thoughtless awareness. Then you will know. Your reaction will be zero. Look at something, you'll just look at it. You won't react because you are thoughtless. You won't react. When that reaction is not there, then everything, you'll be surprised, is divine. Because reaction is your agas problem. Once you are absolutely thoughtlessly aware, you are one with the divine. So much so that divine takes over every activity, every moment of your life and looks after you. And you feel completely secure, one with the divine, and enjoy the blessings of the divine. May God bless you.
Let's all silently meditate for a few more minutes. Complete attention on the Sahasrara, the Bindu Chakra. Observe the Shri Mataji feet on your Sahasrara and meditate on her feet. Shri Mataji, thank you for allowing us to meditate on your lotus feet. Shri Mataji, we surrender all our ego, emotions, conditioning to your lotus feet. Shri Mataji, please grow all the collectivity, witness state, so we all can become your pure, divine instrument to spread your love, Sahajoga, all over the world. Shri Mataji, please bless all of us with your powers, with your blessings, and make all of us the child like Sri Ganesha. Shri Mataji, thank you again and again for all this meditation, all the loves that you pour on all of us. Thank you, Shri Mataji. So let's all bow down to Shri Mataji and take a bandhan. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining tonight. I hope you enjoyed the session today and enjoy your rest of the evening. Jai Shri Mataji.